What happened to the sea creatures? And think about it. If the water, the flood, was meant to reset the earth, wipe everything off and start again, using water is not a very good strategy, especially when you're talking about things that cannot drown. Let's get one thing straight. The flood was not meant to reset the earth. No, it was meant to cleanse the earth from man's wickedness and the sinfulness of man. Here is a scripture in the Bible that actually puts everything into perspective. So still in Genesis chapter 7, actually, let's go to verse 22 and read from there. All living beings that moved on the earth perished, birds and cattle, domestic animals, wild animals, all things that swam and crawl on the earth, and all mankind. Everything on the dry land. See, it's starting to make sense now. In whose nostrils was the breath of the Spirit of life. God destroyed, blotted out, wiped away every living thing that was on the surface of the earth, man and animals, and crawling things. The birds of the heavens were destroyed from the land. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. If you notice in there, it's talking more about land and all the things on the surface of the land. So here's what I think. I don't think the sea creatures were affected that much. Of course, they were affected, and I'm sure that many of them would be wiped out as well at that time. I don't think the animals were actually supposed to be wiped out, especially if the flood was to get rid of man's wickedness and sinfulness. So it is with great empathy that I say to all of my animal-loving friends out there that the animals were just collateral damage.